Live. And where do I begin? First of all, to the birthday girl, Robin Quivers, happy birthday, darling.
It's not my birthday.
Yes, it is. August 8th.
It's not my birthday. What's wrong with you?
What are you saying that for?
That's ridiculous. It's not my birthday.
August 8th.
Are you, is something wrong with you?
Why are you saying that? You're freaking me out. August 8th. It's not your birthday today?
No.
What's your birthday?
It's June 8th.
Why are you doing that?
Just to see the look on your face.
Yeah, I mean, that's so weird. You're odd. You're so odd. Why would you say something silly like that?
Well, who wants to celebrate birthdays?
Oh, all right. Well, I'll take this beautiful gift I have for you back in an Hermes bag.
You can give me the gift, just on general principle.
I don't want to upset you. Look at that gift for you.
That looks amazing. What is that?
It's just a paper bag. I got you something from Hermes, Beth and I.
Wow.
Yeah.
That looks beautiful. I'm sure it's amazing.
Yeah. Well,
but
this is an August 8th gift, not a June 8th.
You're a little late on with my birthday gift.
Well, I'll get it over there to you. If you would, I'll bring it to you in the commercials.
Well, thank you. That's very sweet of you to remember. But I'm trying to forget.
Are you? Because Beth asked me how old you were, and I said a number, and I'm not even believing what I said.
Somebody said a number this weekend, and I was like, is that true?
Yeah.
I guess it is.
37.
Yes.
You do look young, though. You don't look like you hit the wall. I swear to you, and I'm not lying. I wouldn't blow smoke and be like, Fred looks like he hit the wall, but not you.
No, the building just landed on it.
The building collapsed.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that number is crazy. And then
Can I give you the number I think it is?
Okay.
59?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Poor you.
I know. That's why I'm saying, who wants to celebrate birthdays? Let's keep it quiet. But one of my friends said to me, yeah, we have a significant birthday coming up next year. We need to do something really special. And I was like,
no, you don't.
That's a horrible number to say.
I got to read you this. This is the greatest. This is going to set me off on a rant like you've never heard before. Be prepared on your birthday to hear me yell and scream.
Oh, dear. Well, you know how I love that. So thank you.
Here's my gift to you. My head's going to explode on the air. So some weeks ago, I was contacted, and now it seems to be a big article that's being passed around on the internet, and I want to comment on this. I was contacted by Paramount Pictures. I wasn't contacted, Gary was. And that they're supposedly on the internet, a pirated print of Super 8, the movie Super 8, with my name on it, with a watermark with Howard Stern on it, it was bootleg and showed up on the internet.
Really?
Yeah. So, one of my greatest joys is to get these screeners. I love to see the movies at home. I get these screeners. A lot of people in Hollywood get screeners. So I said, hey, why don't I get screeners? I don't understand the studio's philosophy because I actually get on the air and talk about a film. They send it to people. I have friends who are in show business.
Nobody ever talks to them.
Nobody talks to them about movies. No. They're private citizens. They're actors and stuff.
Or in the music business, they never talk to anybody about a movie.
And they all get these movies, and it does the studios no good. But I guess the studios trust them. And I said, well, why wouldn't they trust me? I will never ever. I mean, I'm not going to risk my career to bootleg a movie.
And how many times would you get to do that? Once you would do it, wouldn't your screeners dry up?
Yeah. Well, anyway, so here's the story by Mike Fleming. Pirated Super 8 prints points back to Howard Stern show. In a bizarre development that I can only imagine will be very embarrassing to SiriusXM's morning man Howard Stern, a bootleg copy of the J.J. Abrams directed Super 8 has shown up on the content thieving websites. The print is watermarked with the Paramount Pictures logo and H. Stern in the right-hand corner. Film companies and networks like HBO routinely personalize advanced screeners to safeguard against piracy. There is widespread speculation that the leak came from a DVD sent to the show. I see that already. The SternFanNetwork.com features an over-under asking commenters to decide if Stern got $50,000 for posting the film. This is preposterous. Stern receives advanced screeners so he can talk knowledgeably about upcoming films that he likes, and because he does superb interviews with directors and stars. He will be upset if his show breached a trust with Abrams, a longtime friend, who once thrilled Stern's daughters by putting them on his series Felicity. That is something a dad never forgets. I recall that Stern interviewed Abrams when the director made the rounds to promote Super 8. The article goes on and on and on. Now, yes, it is embarrassing to me, but I'll tell you something. I've said to the studio, here's what happens. They send me over a DVD. Yes, it has my name on it, which annoys the shit out of me anyway, because when you're watching it, my name's across the middle of it, and it's very fucking distracting. But okay, listen.
Now you think that's how movies come.
Yeah, I go, wow, what am I starring in this movie? So it is embarrassing to me because it's not even so much embarrassment. It's more like, oh, shit, now these studios are going to think, oh, isn't Howard Stern the guy who was on the internet? And
We've had a problem with him.
We've had a problem with him. Now, when I get these screeners, let me tell you the protocol. They come into the office, either Tracy or Gary hands it to me. I watch it at home. It doesn't leave my hands. I take it, I bring it right back here. I said to these studios, allow me to... I will put it through a shredder. No one will ever get their hands on it. No, we want it back. Now, here's where I think their problem exists. I'll tell you how this all goes down. We want it back. And I shake because I hand it to Gary and I go, or Tracy, and I say, listen, I'm done watching this. Gary, when I hand you a DVD that the studio has sent over, what do you do with it? After I hand it back to you, I go, listen, get this right back to them. Do you ever take them home and watch them? No, because I would be upset.
No, in fact, It's so funny because I get on the phone with, I thought it was a lawyer, but it's just somebody who works in the piracy department, and we went through the process.
Right.
And so it comes from, I don't know how it gets to the movie company. Like in LA, they make a copy,
right,
and then it gets flown across the country, and it gets to the movie company here in New York.
Right.
They send either an intern or I think it's somebody that works with them. I don't think they trust an intern with it. When they're downstairs, they call us. Tracy sends somebody down. We take it, they hand it to me, I put it right in your bag. Your bag is in my office.
Right.
So it usually comes at 9:45. It's always like a big thing to get it to you before you leave for the morning. You take it home, and then you bring it back, and the same process. We hold on to it. We call them. They send somebody over. We put it in their hand.
Right. So
that whole thing. But they gave me a whole thing. Like they started asking me a bunch of questions. They said the biggest problem they have with stuff like this is when people take them to a vacation house. Like, did Howard take it to a vacation house? I said, listen, I know Howard keeps it tight. I
keep it with me. I'm so paranoid about it that I literally watch it, I put it back in my bag, and I take it home. Nobody gets it. Nobody can see it. Forget it. It's brought right back. I am so conscientious in general in life. If you ask me to do something, I'm the most honest guy you'll ever meet. If you ask me,
it's not about you, though. They're now saying it must be somebody around you.
Well, let me tell you something.
Or it could have been before it got here.
Exactly. This is where they fall apart. First of all, there's probably some fan of mine who works there who hears me all the time saying, what do they think, I'm going to bootleg one of these things? He probably targeted me. It's somebody in their process, however this process goes on and putting the watermarks on, this is when a copy was made. And believe me, I assure you, it's nobody who works for me. Nobody who works for me even handles these, unless it's Gary or Tracy, and it's not.
It's not.
It's just not. They get them right back to the studio. Now, if the studios...
all I know is that when you hear this kind of thing, it's going through too many hands anyway.
It is. I even said, listen, once I watch it, I'll destroy it. What am I going to do, keep it?
But the bootlegging could have happened before it got to you.
Well, I know. But all right, listen. They've got their own people. So they're doing an internal investigation. Problem is, I am sure now with all these articles coming out...
You won't get any more screening.
You can be sure Paramount won't send me
No,
screening.
they actually assured me that this isn't going to have any this is what they said.
It leaves a taint. It leaves a taint.
You're right.
It does. So, you know what? It's fine. It's not the end of my world. But it is upsetting to me that my name is on something that was bootleg. I'm a big... anti-piracy guy. In my own business here, we offer a pay service. People pirate this show. They pirate this. It's an epidemic. Companies, the guy who called in is right. We get paid a bunch of money to do a show. Someone pirates it. Sirius doesn't see the money from it. So I understand their dismay. But I hate to have my name associated with anything like this. It's upsetting to me. But what can I do when they make these copies? I know the shitheads who get these copies without their name on it. I'm not the problem, but of course the taint will be there, and that's the end of that. And believe me, please don't send me any more movies. I don't need something like this. I'll go. I don't mind going to a movie theater and waiting for the DVD. You know, I haven't seen Captain America. I haven't seen the new Cowboys and Aliens.
I was going to ask you what you thought of that. You haven't seen it? You've got the hat and you haven't seen it?
Let me tell you something. I am so busy with photography.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you know I am so busy, I literally do not leave the house for 10 hours at a clip because I'm busy learning? I am
what are
on
you talking
fire.
About? You're in courses all day?
Courses.
Are you in a school?
I told you I have a teacher. I am on fire.
What is it with you?
I love it.
You can't just do something in a casual way.
No, I can't.
It's got to take over your life.
That's right. I can't help it. I'm a slave to it. I need to learn things properly and quickly. I got a new camera. I did a 10-page shoot for World Magazine out of Pittsburgh, Beth. I put a lot of energy into this shoot. And even my teacher said,
What is a 10-page shoot? How do you do a 10-page shoot?
You want to know what I do?
Yeah.
You want all my secrets right now?
Yes, I want to know.
Right, here's what I did. You want to know. All right, you want every detail? Okay, you got it. Beth asked me to shoot for her.
Yeah, but it's 10 pages now. How are you going to fill up 10 pages?
Okay, she picks out her outfits that she wants. I go out. I scout locations.
Okay.
In other words, Beth gave me an idea of what she wanted to do.
There's a theme.
There is a theme. I think about it, and then I go and look for locations. One of the locations was beautiful. I found the owner of the location. I said, is it all right if we shoot here? This kind of thing.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that's right. You think I'm just going to snap a fucking picture. You're out of your mind. Next thing. Now I plan the shoots. Since it's 10 outfits, I spread it out over 2 or 3 days.
I see.
Okay.
How many hours per day?
The shoots are anywhere from 2 to 3 hours.
Because then your model gets tired.
Right. I don't want to wear her out. God forbid. I mean, why should I wear her out? Then, because I know it's 10 pages, one might be a 2-page spread. I shoot it wide, this and that. I have 2 cameras with me when I shoot.
Oh, so it makes a difference if it's going to go over the entire length of the magazine.
That's right. Then you got your cover shoot. You got to leave a certain amount of room up top for the logo. You got a lot to consider. Now, when I get out in the field, you got to know what you're doing. Number one, if you're shooting into bright sunlight, with the sun behind her.
Sure.
There's such a thing most photographers don't understand. Exposure compensation. I got to make sure she looks good. She's not too dark or silhouetted. I shot her against an open glass window. These are things you got to set up for this. You got to know what you're doing. I had someone there to hold the reflector and to block the sun.
Oh, now you've got a crew.
I have a crew. Oh. This is what I'm telling you.
Oh,
I am super involved.
So now when you go to these shoots,
no.
Do you have a light meter?
No, I meter through my camera.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you have somebody who sets up lighting?
No. For this shoot, I use natural light. Natural light. What? Natural light. No, I put a lot of energy into this. Listen, I just finished my slideshow for Jimmy and Molly and Dax and
So
Chris.
you're also in post-production.
I'm in post
on a few of your shoots.
I have 50 fucking things going on at once. I am so busy. Then I'm also taking lessons.
And what happens in the lesson?
Part of my lesson is learning Photoshop, which is like learning another language. That's so you can process all your... That's like the closest analogy I'd have is years ago if you learned how to go into a dark room and develop.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm learning Photoshop. Photoshop takes hours of practice. I do some...
Practice?
8 to 10... It's like learning... Are you listening?
It's not a piano.
Oh my God. It's like learning another language. It takes me 8 to 10 hours a day on that. Now listen, I enjoy this. This is my relaxation. Sure? This is like
because
a guy with
you're going to burn out on this?
Yes.
Like you burn out on everything else?
Last night I was burning out big time. But I took a break, that's all. But I do enjoy it. and I enjoy learning
And
about
who sees these pictures? I never see
Beth.
anything.
You never see anything. Why would I show you that? Then you'll tell me I'm terrible, and then that'll be the end of it. No, people see them. Listen, I sent Jimmy and Molly their pictures.
Yes.
I did a love set with them.
That's right. Yes.
It's fantastic. And then I did a love set with Dax and Kristen. I shot a...
Have you finished with theirs
I finished
yet?
theirs. I sent it off to them yesterday. And no amount of praise is good enough. Like, I couldn't wait for them to see their pictures. And I said, wait till you see the emails I get back from them. And, like, they write me back these lovely emails. They go, oh, my God, we love this. Thank you very much. And I sit there and I'm so disappointed. I want more, because I want more praise. I want more praise. I don't get enough praise.
So they don't appreciate
No.
enough what you're doing.
I'm going to start charging people because if I get paid for it, then I'll be happy.
You won't need
right. I don't need praise.
the thank you note in great detail.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't. And Beth, I have Beth read the email. I go, I'm a little disappointed in their praise. And she goes, no, this is lovely. They love the pictures. I go, I don't feel like they do. Like Jimmy wrote me back a cute note. Said, gee, thank you so much. I almost look so good. You know, I don't often look this good.
Well, what do you hope they do with these pictures, by the way?
I would like, I'm going to like maybe blow up some for them, or they go and blow some up and put them in their home, or whatever they want to do with them, or cry and joy.
Yeah, but my point is you want them to do something with them.
No, not necessarily. They can enjoy them, or... Like,
No. Maybe they're just going to shove them in a drawer.
Yeah, well, my vision is that they would want them blown up and they would take them somewhere and get
Right,
blown
you don't
up.
want them just, oh, that was nice. Stern took some pictures and over the shoulder they go.
No, like for some people who are special, I will blow it up and sign it and send it to them. Mm-hmm. And they can frame it or whatever. They're that good, these pictures, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, but my point is maybe people don't care.
Yeah, but, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. You know what? There's somebody I've sent a bunch of pictures to. I think they don't care. And I'm really, because they're kind of like, oh, this is a really nice picture of me. And I'm like, they don't seem to care. No, I'm envisioning creating art for their home.
Right.
Right. With a display case and lighting. But I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. I love it.
This is chess all over again.
Yeah. Well, chess lasted for 3 years.
And then you dropped it like a hot potato.
I don't even remember it. Richard and Sal, I took a picture of them. They want it blown up for their office. I'll do that, boys. Don't worry.
Well, I know that one will get displayed.
Yeah.
That one will be cherished.
Yes, I will get that to them. But anyway, so I spent the entire week with that, with my photography, if you want to know the truth. And
any love sets?
Well, I've got one I'm working on. I told you Sandra and Sarah. That's Sandra Bernhardt and her. Yeah, I did that. I had another friend, not a well-known person, who I did. Yes.
And weren't you supposed to do some reshoots with Fred? You didn't get that in?
I haven't heard from Fred. He never calls me. I said, tell me when you're around and let's do it.
I certainly will.
Yeah, just call me and we'll plan a time.
Okay.
I'm happy to do it. I'm not a bullshit artist. I will do it, and I love doing it.
Now, have you shot your kids?
Yes. Deborah hasn't been around that much, because she lives out of town.
Right.
But Ashley, I've done when she plays guitar and stuff like
that.
Emily, she's not around that much either. So I have some stuff, but I haven't done anything formal with two of them, but one of them, yes.
Okay. Because I would think you'd want all three of them.
Yeah, well, it's hard to get my 3 kids together, quite frankly, especially with one living in, San Francisco area.
Right.
So it's like impossible. No one's everyone's spread out. Everyone thinks that's okay. I don't like it.
You'd think that you'd have gotten that done.
Yeah.
Have you done your parents?
Yeah, well, I did. My parents, what is with these pictures? He likes
You got to do a love set
I
with
don't
them.
know. My 2 children with these pictures. My sister's into photography.
Oh, I
big
didn't
time.
know that. So they're bothered on all sides.
And my sister's getting an award. Like, she just started. She's getting an award. She's been in Newsday 3 times, published.
Really?
Yeah, she's really good.
Well, maybe this is the Stern niche.
I don't know, but my mother goes, what? Like, this is I call my mother. Makes you want to drop photography. She goes, I go, what's so funny, Ma?
My children with this photography. What is this?
I go, what is this? Ellen enjoys it and I enjoy it.
Ellen enjoys it. Can you believe this?
I go, yeah, she found a hobby she likes.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
And by the way, she's good at it. She's getting an award of some sort. She's in a,
Who would have thought my children with the photography?
Well, who would have thought anything of her children?
Well, obviously, my parents thought nothing of us, that we were capable of nothing.
I can't believe it. And Ellen is quiet, and all of a sudden, with the photography, I got 2 photographers.
Oh, boy.
What? All right, that's the end of that.
So you got them into a shoot?
Well, they were over the house, and I started taking pictures, but it's not fun. It's like, my mother's like, what's with this camera? We're trying to have conversation. Meanwhile, we had fucking hours of conversation already. And
so you tried to get some candid shots or something?
You know what? I haven't. Yeah, I tried to get some candid shots. And my father, he sits there like a plant. So there's nothing you can do. He has a miserable look on his face. He's like, every picture. And my mother, she just kind of sits there and scowls. She doesn't like being photographed. They don't. I told you, my parents, when I was young, they would complain about pictures. They hate pictures.
Oh.
After all, we never carry pictures of our children. That's right. I see these guys. They take out their wallets. They pull out pictures of their children. They're showing them to me like I care. That's right. Why would I bore people with pictures of my children? What? I'm going to brag? I swear, I remember like it was yesterday. I always thought pictures were a bad thing. Like pictures represented to me something bad because it seemed like my parents were angry about pictures.
Yeah, they didn't like seeing other people's pictures.
Had I been an adult, I would have said to them, but what about you carrying pictures of your children because it makes you feel good and you can look, and maybe you should be a little bit proud.
Yeah, just for you to look at.
And so what? And you know what? Your friends are interested. Not my mother. I'm not going to. And my father would take out his wallet. He never did. Took out his wallet to show me he had no pictures in it. And my mother, too. They would prove they had no pictures.
I'm going to prove it to you.
They don't seem to like anything sentimental or that elevates me and my sister.
Well, yeah, they're not into any
no bragging or proud.
Embellishing.
They made it like bragging was bad or being,
and what is bragging to just say, here's my daughter?
No. Then they're going to take out their pictures with their children.
But you know somebody for a long time. You go, yeah, you have a son and a daughter. You got any pictures? I'd love to see them.
Listen to me, Robin.
Yes.
Believe you me. With those pictures, it's nonsense. It's clutter. And listen, I know my children. No one's interested in my children.
Oh, dear.
Sit there and look at them.
So, what it sounds like is they aren't interested in anybody else. No, that's right. You hit it on the head. So I always thought, I just always thought pictures were a bad thing. Yeah.
So maybe that's my attraction to photography. Like, it's like, hey,
Well, now you're trying to make pictures that are great.
Meaningful.
So you couldn't just take a photo.
No.
You've got to now Photoshop and learn all this stuff so you can take photos worth looking at.
I am very proud of the pictures I took of Beth for this magazine coming up. I feel it's really good. In fact,
You're not going to tell me the theme?
I don't know if she wants to discuss that with you. She said specifically, not Robin. No, I don't know if she wants that out there.
Okay.
It's nothing heavy. It's just
wait till the magazine comes
it's more of a fashion thing. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm proud of them because these pictures don't need a lot of work. I feel they're very natural. The lighting is perfect.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Do your parents look at your pictures?
Yes. In the magazines, yes.
But they don't look. They don't want to look at them at home.
They like looking at pictures of Beth.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, right. My mother was very complimentary. She said, "I love that Hamptons magazine photo spread you did with Beth." So she was very complimentary. And she does like my sister's picture, but she's perplexed by it all.
But she doesn't just go, "Let me see some of your work."
No. It's funny. I wanted
Or
to show.
you think she'd say, "I'd love a picture that you took of my granddaughter."
No. They don't like pictures. In fact, my mother took all of the pictures they had in the house, their old pictures, and said, "I'm throwing these out. Do you want them?" I'm going to give you all the old Super 8 films. I'm not going to look at them. And no, they're angry with pictures.
Oh, dear.
They don't like it. It's clutter. They don't like clutter. They're constantly throwing things out.
So put them in a scrapbook or an album.
No. That takes up room, too, in their home. They don't want anything personal in the room.
Yeah, you should not know who lives here.
Yeah, no, they don't like it. It's very strange. Anything sentimental, anything like that, it's out.
Wow.
It's a very Spartan life. It's really, really something to...
What are they, druids or something?
Wow. I've often said if I had been raised by wolves, I might have been a little healthier. I might have
They're
felt
more sentimental.
I might have felt more connection to people.
Right. They're more sentimental, those wolves.
Yeah, there's not a lot of sentiment there. Well, I told you my dad's philosophy. My mom once said, I get very sad when they're driving away from my house. My mother turns around and sees me in the driveway waving goodbye, and it makes her sad. She goes, I get very sad when I turn around and see Howard waving. My father goes, don't turn it on. That'll take care of that. But she was just saying, she was just expressing.
Is she feeling something?
Yes. That feeling is not good.
Stop that.
Stop turning it on. It's a bizarre life. Hey, Tom, you're on the air. I got to take a break. I didn't realize. Whoa.
Hey, Howard.
I got to give Robin her gift. Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting married in December, and I know you're doing the photography thing. I got a professional coming, and I was wondering how you feel about being a photographer, too, and then you can kind of see how you're progressing, too, if you compare everything, you know?
You want me to photograph your wedding, huh?
Yeah.
Where is it? In Jersey?
Yeah, it's in Jersey. I don't want to say exactly where it is.
All right, but when is it?
December 2nd. It's a Friday night.
I might take you up on that.
It'd be pretty cool, you know?
And you have a professional coming? Because I don't want the response. Like, if I fuck up your wedding, I couldn't live with myself. Because a wedding,
I got a pro coming.
You do? I bet you I'd do better than him, maybe.
No, that's what I'm saying. It'd be cool. And you got like almost 16 weeks, 15 weeks. You know.
The problem with a pro is they really do resent a guy coming and you know what I mean? They don't like that.
Well, they're competing now.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
You better check with him first.
He won't be no problem.
I'll think about it. I'm not guaranteeing I'd do it. Hold on a second. Hey, Gary, take this guy's number down. Find out when and where this is off the air, when and where his wedding is, and maybe I'll do it.
Yeah, man. You know, I appreciate it. I think it'd be pretty cool, man.
I hope you're somewhere close by. He's not going to go to Kansas.
It's not far.
How ugly is your bride?
Oh, she's a knockout, man.
She's a knockout?
Yes.
Is she going to wear one of those big foofy white gowns?
No, man. I didn't see it, but my mother saw it. She said it's not because she's a little bit loud with some of the stuff she wears.
This
but
fucking
ain't too bad.
Some of these women wear these old-fashioned, full of and then and tell her not to put her hair up in a bun.
No, she wears her hair straight. She's real.
Women get married.
That woman who just married Prince William, you couldn't see her in that dress.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't look sexy at your wedding. Wear something fucking hot. The poor bastard's going to fuck you for the rest of his life. Try to look. These women
look like the Flying Nun.
Yeah, they come in these big outfits. Like, wear a sexy dress. Put your fucking hair down.
They look like if you pumped air in it they could fly.
They come walking down the aisle. You're like, what the fuck did I just sign on for? She looks like my grandmother.
Yeah, she's got a sleeveless thing, my mother said, so she's good. My girlfriend's real hot.
Does she have nice arms?
Yeah, she's tall. She's about 5'7", 5'8".
Some of these brides got slabs of meat hanging off the side of them. I can't believe it. All right, I tell you what, Tom, let me think this through. Also, you're going to have to get in touch with your professional photographer to see if he would mind.
Yeah, I'll straighten that out.
Yeah, all right. How old did you do to you?
I'm going to be 40, actually, next month.
How old's the bride?
34.
Yeah, because I can't perform miracles. Some of these women want to look good on their wedding day. Listen, I'm not.
Look,
I'm
that's
not
your job
All right.
to make them look beautiful. Stop it.
I can't perform miracles.
No, she's. I'm telling you, she's hot.
I'm not Jesus.
I'm married. She's gorgeous, man. She's beautiful.
Some of these yentas are like, "Why I don't look good on my wedding day? You didn't look good before your wedding day."
Look, I've seen some pretty women who got messed up.
That's right. Let me tell you.
Stop that.
Now, if I do the wedding, I'm going to need an hour or two beforehand for pre-pictures,
Yeah, that's what he's doing. You guys can.
Oh, no, the two of you can't be there together.
I don't work with these guys.
He's not getting there till a certain time.
Well, what I'm telling you is...
you get there earlier. You can have her all to yourself and we can do pictures.
How early? You say, I don't want to get there. I mean...
She's got to be in the dress, I think.
No, she will be. She's going to be getting ready at the hotel. I'm going to be getting ready at my house. He's getting there, I think, at like a couple hours before the thing. And Howard can even get there like an hour or two earlier than him.
I need time with the bride. I need time with you. I need time with the family. I mean, you see, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be clashing with this fucking guy.
Right. You two will be running into each other.
He's a little 5'2" guy. You don't get it.
I'll kick his ass.
Yeah.
Well, there'll definitely be a different perspective if he's only 5'2".
And you better be honest. If your bride's a real mess, I'm going to need maybe a year.
A year in advance?
That's right.
Might have to postpone the wedding.
She was modeling years ago, and I'm telling you, she's hot.
All right.
She's beautiful. She got a big smile. She's gorgeous.
Okay. All right. Let Gary get the information. I'll put you on hold, all right?
All right.
I'm not guaranteeing anything because it sounds like a big pig fuck to me because you got this other guy there. He's going to be doing his thing.
That's what the whole thing is cool because then you progress as a photographer at the end. We compare pictures.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I got no problem with it. He's going to have a problem with it. I guarantee you.
I guarantee you he won't. I'll straighten out.
Hold on.
He's going to do what I want,
All right. Hold on. Gary, write down this guy's information for me. Tom. On line 7.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Robin. Happy birthday. I have to give you your gift.
Thank you. You're too funny.
You haven't opened it yet.
Look, I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm wearing an old birthday present. You gave me these
I've
couple
adorned
years
you
ago.
many times, and I will continue to. And may you have many more beautiful birthdays.
Oh, but let's not count.
Yeah, I told Beth, I go, I think Rob is 59, but he can't be.
Wait till next year.
Oh. Who's here with the news? Lisa G is here with the headlines. Lisa, come on in and tell us what's happening in the Howard 100 newsroom. Lisa's on top of things. Hey, Lisa.
Hello. Thank you.
Lisa, what do you have for us?
Oh, Will Murray became a dad.
Oh,
They had a little baby boy,
Oh,
Owen.
congratulations, Will. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he weighed in at 6
Owen.
pounds and 18 and a half inches.
I guess we got to get him a gift, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, with these gifts and these people and their babies. I mean, it's constant. Oh, hey, Will, life's going to change, dude. Be prepared to be.
It's probably already changed.
Yeah.
The baby's home.
I'm glad Will had a baby. You know what that means? He's going to work extra hard here because he's going to want to get out of the house.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, when did the baby come?
Saturday, right before Richard's wedding. We were getting ready, and
You're
she went
kidding.
into labor.
Oh,
Wow.
Well, I guess you got out of that one.
We were out.
Yeah.
Shucks.
Yeah. And so Owen is the name?
Owen, yes.
I like that.
Baby
name.
Owen.
Owen.
Owen Thomas Murray.
What inspired Owen?
Yeah, we liked
that
Owen.
actor. What's his name?
Yeah.
Owen
Wilson.
Oh,
Owen Wilson.
Owen Schmidt, the Eagle.
Right. Owen is the name. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you brought the kid home already, right?
Kid's home,
Yeah.
doing well, sleeping pretty good.
Sleeping through the night?
Well, mommy's got to breastfeed, so I don't really have to get up for that.
Do you know anything about babies or how to handle them or anything?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good,
Yeah.
I think.
Changing the diapers?
Changing the diaper.
Did
Yeah.
you take any lessons or did you watch or
No,
read
I didn't do
anything?
any of that.
No?
Isn't it amazing? Like, they expect people to know what to do with these babies.
Well, I love
I'm an
that people
advocate.
expect that they're going to know instinctively.
I am one of the advocates that feel that in high school there should be courses in fathering and because the only way I learned about fathering was from my father. And I love my dad, but he's not he's not really all there, and he yells a lot and basically berated me. So I thought that's what you're supposed to be as a father. It took me years to figure out what you're really supposed to do. So they should really teach.
Shut down!
All right, Dad, easy.
Shut up!
I'm sorry.
Shut up!
I didn't mean it.
Shut up! Shut up!
I'm only 5.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Oh, I feel okay after you say it.
Shut up!
Anyway, they don't teach you anything, and really, What's more important than bringing, think about it. What are we on this earth for? Think about it. People say to me, Howard, why are we on earth? Really, what is the purpose of all of this? The purpose is, if you're going to get technical about it, you're going to leave a contribution in some way for the next generation. And a way most people are going to contribute is they're going to have a child, raise that child so that the child will be better for the world and make some sort of contribution. That's what the fuck else is there? Right?
Well, that's a very highfalutin kind of attitude.
Listen, Robin, you got to have a philosophy. What is it? What does it all mean? What does it all mean?
Because most people just drop them.
No. What it means is, if you're having a child, your child is your contribution to the world, to the next generation, so that you can take a life and make it better. It's a noble cause. Young Owen Murray. Owen Murray sounds like an old Jew.
I know.
Young Owen Murray is going to be
you didn't
Will's.
think about that, did you?
Young Owen Murray is going to be Will's gift to the world.
His gift?
Yes. Wow. What if Owen Murray is raised in a way that he will be a contributor, not a leech, not a bloodsucker?
Well, I got to point out some
I'm on a roll.
flaws
Yes.
in your thinking.
No. There's no flaw in my
A lot
thinking.
of people become contributors who aren't raised well, and children who do have a lot of privileges sometimes don't become contributors.
Listen to me. Did you see Planet of the Apes?
I did not.
All right, I didn't either, but I know the story from the first one. What if Owen Murray is the hope to defeat the apes for the human race? You don't know. You don't know. Owen Murray might be fighting apes. He might be our last
He might
hope.
be the guy.
He might be the guy. You don't know. And Owen Murray now is a young man who is going to, Will's going to be gone one day, and Owen Murray is going to contribute to the world, and it's a big responsibility. If everyone took it seriously and everyone realized that this is your legacy, this is your gift to the world, Owen Murray. He could be John Connor from Terminator, Owen Murray.
Well, that's what you made me think about. Oh, is he John
Yes,
Connor?
every child should be thought of as John Connor. Are you John Connor? Yes.
Well, John Connor in these movies turns out to be kind of a wimp.
If you every day wake up, Will, and you say to yourself, Owen Murray is John Connor, or Owen Murray is my gift to the world, to the next generation, I'm going to contribute to make the world a better place. We got to hope as a society.
Absolutely.
So you've got a big obligation.
Definitely.
You got some kids, they grow up to shoot a congresswoman. I don't feel that's going to be Owen Murray.
No.
Let's hope not.
No. Please. God.
All right. If it is, maybe you'll have another one.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
Second one.
Yeah, have two, so just in case.
Right. But anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
And take your responsibility seriously.
I will.
All right.
I will.
Good. No more getting drunk at Eagles games.
Well, that was my concern, because I was thinking about Will this weekend. We were having conversations.
On Sunday.
We were having conversations about those crazy fans in Los Angeles who beat a guy so bad he's in a coma.
Right.
And I was like, Will gets, we were talking about fans in general and what places are bad to see football games or baseball games and wear another team's jersey. Mm-hmm. And I thought about Will.
Yeah.
Will,
No, I'd probably be that guy in the coma. Look at me.
Well, Lee Harvey Oswald has a nice brother. Did you know that? So,
No.
Yeah, but who talks about him? Everybody talks about Lee.
Well, anyway.
I like that backup plan for the kid.
Owen Murray have a foreskin or not?
He has kept his foreskin.
You're not
that
circumcising?
We're not circumcising.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
revolutionary.
How you feel about that?
I was on the fence, but I really couldn't think of a good reason to do it. So I said,
You want to know something? I agree with you. I get Lisa looks upset, but I don't know why. Why are you
He's
upset?
not Jewish.
No, just it's an interesting decision.
It is. You want to know something? I'm against circumcision. I can't for the life of me believe that there's a guy up in the sky who thinks we have to form a covenant by cutting off a tip of your son's penis. You think about it, it's absurd. You're born into this world with a foreskin. There must be a reason why. It's a genetic thing. There's a purpose for everything. Why you would cut and mutilate a baby's penis is beyond me. I still somehow believe that that years ago people were uptight about sex and they wanted to calm men down, so they cut off this foreskin. Same reason they cut off a woman's clitoris in Africa. And so I can't even imagine for the life of me that it could be a proper procedure. And yet, because everyone you know has had a circumcision, you start to think, oh, maybe this is the wrong decision. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm wrong. My son's a... And then you hear about the guy who has trouble with his foreskin, and later on in life he's got to get it cut off. But quite frankly, those are rare occurrences. How could it be right to mutilate your son? I think if I had a son, I think I would leave it. And yet it feels weird saying that.
I know. Believe me, I went through the exact same thing you're saying. And,
right.
And that's where we came. And then Scott, the pace. Oh, God. You left him with a foreskin? I'm going to call him Schmegma.
Oh, dear.
It was disgusting.
Well, how do they approach it in the hospital now? Do they just come and give you a choice? Or
They gave us a choice, and we were looking for a little input, and, we heard both sides of it. And like I said, I didn't hear a good argument for cutting it off. And like Howard said, peer pressure is not a good reason to do it, so I'm not going to do that.
How's his penis look? Does it look like he's going to have a big one?
It's beautiful.
Is it big?
It's pretty big. He's got big balls. I guess your balls are swollen when you're born.
Good for him.
Beautiful. He's a beautiful boy.
Those Murray boys, they're all well hung.
He's a good guy, yeah.
Good for him, boy. You know what? Even my mother said my penis was small from birth. I'm talking about inordinately
even with
small.
all the hormones and stuff, you didn't get anything.
Yeah.
No extra.
And my mom has huge breasts. I thought that maybe that would somehow relate. But I got such a tiny one. See, I imagine when I was a baby, because it looks like a baby owns it now. If you shaved me down and just took a picture.
Do you think Owen Murray is bigger than you are right
I guarantee you, if you show me Owen Murray's penis, I guarantee you it's bigger than mine. And I'm not fucking with you. I'm telling you the truth. I'm smaller than a baby.
Oh, dear.
I just
can't believe that.
Yeah. But be good to your son. Look, don't call him a moron. No. Don't call him an idiot. He's a kid,
As long as he's not a Giants fan, we're good.
Right.
Or Yankees.
Well, I'm sure he's not a Giants fan.
No.
You're raising him around here. It might happen.
But thank you. Yeah, he's great.
He's your contribution. Now get to work on him.
I will.
All right. Here he is. How to spell it out for this guy. He's got no guidance. Will Murray, proud dad. How do you like that?
Well, you talk about names. I was just looking here. There was some guy whose name was Rocket Red Glare.
That's a good name. Rocket Red Glare. Hey, Captain.
Hey, good morning, Howard. Happy birthday, Robin.
Hi there.
I wanted to point out that Owen Murray is 59 years younger than Robin.
That's right. A lot of people are pointing that out. Thank you, Captain. Owen Murray is 59 years younger than you. There's a 59-year spread. Holy cow. It's crazy. That
you know what I was thinking? Can you imagine having a child who's 59? My mother has a kid who's 59 years old.
I can't believe you're 59. You're so old. Oh, my God, Robin. Look at you.
Hey, you're not far behind.
I really feel like I am.
You're not that far.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. What about
both
Robin?
of you? I want to see that present you got her.
Oh, it's
take
beautiful.
A look. Show
Can I?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'd have.
Is it the new Messenger Hermes?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Yes, that's what it is.
I got her the Messenger Hermes bag.
In what color?
It's saddle.
She got saddle.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Cost me a pretty dime.
I can't wait till I'm 59.
I don't even want to ask.
I'm talking it over with Beth. I go, how is this that much money? I don't understand. She goes, you don't understand. And then I had to spring for one for her, too, because she got caught up in it.
Oh, my goodness. You got a double hit?
Oh, I got such a double hit.
Well, that is amazing.
She goes, I think I want one, too. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. That's why I tried to hook you up with Wayne Siegel. He would have bought you one.
I'll live. Bagless.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to wear that. Beth wore it somewhere
Yes,
this weekend.
wear it to sleep.
Beth wore it somewhere this weekend. They took a picture with it.
Really?
The bag gets a picture.
Yeah, the bag is famous.
Right. The bag is famous. You wear that bag, people take your picture. What are you going to put in that? You got to put all your junk in there. Don't stretch it out. Just do it.
No. I've gone to a new system now that I lost everything.
Yeah, you walk around like a bag woman. I see you.
Well, all I'm carrying now to put in a purse is my wallet and my phones.
That's all you should need.
My wallet has everything in it and my phones.
You should be fully electronic at this point. You shouldn't need anything but your phone and your wallet.
That's right.
Good for you. Good for you, Robin. 59, you finally figured it out.
I figured it out.
She walks around
Took
like
me
a bag
while.
lady. But don't you have a little thing with like your cosmetics and a little bag, like a little bag inside your bag with your, spritz?
But I have all that here, so I don't have to bring that with me.
What about when you're out on the town?
Well, then that's a different story.
All right. So you're going to load that fucking bag up. You're going to stretch it out. It's going to look like shit. People go, oh, look at that Hermes bag. She's like a bag lady with it.
Stop it.
She walks right. She got her whole house inside a bag.
I know.
I see what goes on. She can't find a thing in that
You know
bag.
what? And I never have what I need.
Never.
With all that crap.
Because you can't find anything. You haven't decided what's really important in that bag.
But I told you I'm changing.
Yeah. An organizer would say, look, take the 5 things you really use and that's it.
Changing everything.
Good for you.
Papa Murray, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
All the things that Howard brought up today, were you thinking this existentially about the birth of your child, or was it...
What part?
Just about, like, fulfilling a destiny and...
Well, yeah, you usually think
some sort
about
of ape killer.
The meaning of life, and that he's going to make a more important contribution than holding a microphone for the Sibian. So that's what I'm really hoping for. That he can be more than a guy that answers the phones and says, "What do you want to talk to Howard about?" That he can bring more to life than that. So yeah, absolutely.
So you fully intend for him to fulfill his ape-killing prophecy?
Let's hope so.
Because
if he can lead the human race against the apes, I mean, you got to say job well done, right?
Absolutely.
I would exactly so.
And the circumcision decision, you're fine with it. You're at
Listen, Howard almost said word for word what I was thinking the whole thing. I mean, there was a lot of peer pressure to have him cut. You know, a lot of people said like father, like son, but in the end, it really is just mutilating your kid. And I think it's funny that supposedly for religious reasons that you change, you alter the way that fucking God creates people. So I couldn't think of a good reason. Maybe his penis will look a little weird for a while, but I understand now that a lot more people are going uncircumcised. So
it's amazing what society will follow if there's enough lies behind it.
I figure 15 years old, he's self-conscious, he can go in there and snip it off, and he'll be fine.
Right. And has fatherhood brought out the softer side of Will Murray?
No.
A few of us have noticed you've been a little bit more gentle and kind with the callers.
I think it's just back from vacation. Don't give me another day. Give me by Wednesday, and it'll be ugly back here again. I promise you. And God forbid when I stop sleeping. So far he's been good. Mommy's been great taking baby, but if I stop sleeping, it's going to be a nightmare around here for me and for people in this back office.
So the fire continues to burn.
Always. Always, brother.
Congratulations.
Mark the midget. They're ready to negotiate.
Johnny Fratto on a TV show? I could swear that they're doing Mob Week on AMC.
Hey, Johnny.
And Johnny's doing some of the commentary.
Johnny, are you on a TV show?
Well, I was. It was a Mob Week on AMC last week. They showed all the different mob movies, and I did a lot of the commentary. I had a real good time, a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Giuliani was on it, though, and them fuckers didn't tell me he was going to be there, because if I'd have known he was going to be on there, I don't know, I might have had second thoughts.
Why?
Well, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just,
He probably put a lot of his relatives in jail.
That's a little scary to me.
Yeah, but Johnny, I mean, I assume you're not in the. I mean, your dad was one of the largest mob figures. He ran Rhode Island, and
right.
He was a big deal. But he ran Iowa.
Well, he ran Iowa, in the Midwest.
Yeah, but Johnny, you're on the straight and narrow. So why would you be mad at Giuliani? I guess because
you just Howard. It's like instinct. You just pick it up. You know what I mean? It's like if somebody's you go from the people before you. So you were like talking about offices right now. My dad had a lot of offices. They were called telephone booths. He would pull up the different phones And that seemed to be his office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your old man. That's why your old man was a success.
That's why, yeah, he never did no time, so.
Let me tell you, he never did time. And Johnny, as a child, was privy to, when Johnny wanted to play, his father brought home
the space capsule.
The space shuttle.
Not the shuttle.
The space capsule. I can't remember what the fucker was called.
His father was so powerful, he actually had NASA's rocket ship in his backyard, right?
Yeah, but they had to steal it,
Right. But
so
still.
they stole it and then they put it back.
All right. Well, the reason we're on the phone with Johnny is, Johnny has been representing Eric the midget.
Yes.
Do you have a reading problem?
Hold it a second. I don't.
We haven't even talked to you.
We haven't even
yet.
talked to you yet.
I think you said that to me.
Oh.
Are you talking to me, Eric?
I said that to Howard. What the hell did it say in my email?
All right, let's get to your email. Now Eric has...
It says the nickname goes the fuck away.
All right, here is a letter.
Oh, we have to talk about demands?
Yeah, here is a list of demands that
For
Eric
what?
wrote to... I'm going to tell you. I read these over last night in a rather detailed email.
Yes.
Howard, by the way, he told me he hated me 5 minutes ago when I got him on the phone. I said, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you hate me.
Why do you hate... Why do you
done.
hate Johnny? Johnny's trying to help you.
Because, I'd rather be sleeping.
All right, look, as far as I understand, I didn't contact Eric.
Yeah, so he could be sleeping.
Yeah, Eric contacted me and said he wants to come back on the show, but he has demands in order to make this happen.
That's my fault. That's my fault, Howard, because I'll tell you why we're doing this. We're doing this because I had to explain to Eric that a lot of work came and it slowed down. And I told him, without Howard, you got nothing.
Right. And he didn't understand that.
Before he did.
I spent 8 years on this show and only got 2 acting gigs out of it.
Are you
could have had 20? Oh, Howard, wait a minute. Let me finish this. Howard, the people that came to do things with him, it would have been 20. If he would have took those gigs. Am I right, Eric?
Do you realize the miracle that occurred? I got Eric
He doesn't act.
You're not an actor. B, you have an unusual look. And C, I got you 2 acting jobs that you never would have had in your life had you not been on this show. It's a miracle.
No, Howard, listen to me. Adult Swim offered him a thing that every stand-up comic would kill for, to be a character in a thing. He didn't like it because he felt like the language was too risque. He got a fucking...
satanic.
What?
It was too satanic.
It was a satanic cartoon. And it's on TV.
Right. Listen, Eric, I'm not sure I understand. You do want to be back on the show, I'm assuming.
Well, apparently Johnny has convinced him that's the only way things will happen.
So
for him.
The only way, I mean, if he's not on the show, Howard, I can't do anything.
Right. Well, go try to figure that out, how you explain that to him. I don't understand how he doesn't understand it, but here it is, and I'll try and work through this with Eric. I'll read these out loud, and I'll tell you what I'm comfortable with.
Right.
First, I will do the reading of the 10 demandments, as Eric calls them. He says, these are my demands for coming back on the show. Now, I didn't ask him to come back on the show.
Nobody was looking for him.
I did it.
Okay, here we go. Number 1, the nickname Eric the Midget will be gone forever. Also, you cannot use the word midget at all anymore on the show.
Even when he's not here?
That's right. Callers can't use the word.
Oh, my God.
The staff can't use the word. He says, look, I know for a fact from tweeting with one of the WWE superstars that is a little person, and also from meeting and talking to Marty Kleba, you remember Marty the Midget?
Yes.
That I am not the only little person that hates that word and wishes that word would just go away. Okay, so anyway, that's the first demand.
That's just one.
That's one. Number 2. All of the bullshit about me being a difficult, ungrateful, ingrate, angry, and all the time mad at the world person comes to an end at once and for all.
Oh.
I am fucking sick of you and all the fans thinking that I am any of those things. That's number 2. I'll respond to each of these afterwards, Eric, if that's okay.
Right.
Number 3. All of the fucking verbal abuse and bullying on the air and off the air ends. Howard, lately I feel like you're a hypocrite. Why I say that is you got pissed off and bent out of shape last week when Lady Gaga's fans were abusing you and harassing you and threatening you on Twitter. And then I read this week You got again all upset, mad, pissed off, and bent out of shape when you found out that Dak Shepard and Jimmy Kimmel were making fun of a photo that you took and sent to Jimmy. So in other words, he's saying, how can I bully when I'm being bullied and I get upset?
You haven't demanded that people change.
Well,
you change your behavior.
As I said, Robin, I will explain what demands I'm comfortable with after I read through them. I was in shock when I read this. Number 4, enough of putting me in the whack pack. That ends right away. I'm not anything like that damn drunk trailer park white trash Jeff the drunk, or that complete nutcase that thinks he was taken in pro by aliens Riley Martin, or that huge, dirty, smelly, gross, fat, scamming, high-pitch Eric. All right. Number 5. Howard, you say you have many connections? Well, I want you to put those connections to use.
Oh, my goodness.
And help out Johnny get me more acting gigs. I mean, 2 acting gigs in 8 years is pathetic for someone who says that he has a lot of connections. Also,
it would have been 10.
Also, get me on game shows so I can make some extra money.
Oh, my goodness.
Number 6 out of the 10 Demandments. From now on, nothing but outright respect when I call in. No more sound effects or talking over me while I'm trying to talk. No more taking calls from worthless, pathetic, loser-ass, prick, no-life, having hateful douchebag assholes that all they want to do is talk shit about me while I'm on the air. That's number 6. Number 7. I want set call times. I no longer want to be on hold for hours. All right, number 8. I demand that I take Steve Langford's spot on the Howard 100 News team as a West Coast member of the team.
Is that right?
Since they have an open spot from Langford leaving, I'd like to make whatever he made a week. I would focus on celebrity news, movies, red carpet interviews, and other entertainment stuff.
So he just wants Steve's job.
Yeah. Hey, at least he doesn't want your job.
I haven't gone anywhere.
Number 9. Also, trips to Las Vegas, Disney World, Disneyland, and other places that I would like to visit. More trips up to the Bunny Ranch, also the Playboy Mansion, and
what?
And trips to see WWE and TNA wrestling pay-per-view and non-pay-per-view shows, UFC pay-per-view in this country. Also, tickets to the remaining home games of this season for the Oakland A's and San Francisco Giants playoffs, and World Series tickets if one or both of them make it in. 2012 season tickets for both teams, tickets for both the San Francisco 49ers and Oakland Raiders. Okay, that's number 9.
Wow, I can't wait for 10.
And number 10, Eric, if I have it right, this is the final request that has to be met in order to make it worth returning to the show. During baseball spring training next year, we do a series for charity best of 7 your baseball or softball team with you coaching. If you want to play, there's something about me coaching. It's very confusing, and I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Now, Johnny, as Eric's representative, I am going to...
Did you talk to him about these demands, Johnny?
Yes, Robin, I did.
Oh.
What did you say about them?
I said that they were unrealistic.
What did Eric say?
He said, fuck you.
All right.
So that's about as far as I was able to go with that negotiation.
I'm thinking of making a counteroffer right now. All right, here's my counteroffer. If he comes back on the show, Johnny, take a note. Do you have a pen?
I do.
All right.
I'm getting it right now.
Here's my offer. If Eric comes on the show, I offer him a sandwich, and I'll lock him in a pet cage.
Sandwich and pet cage.
All right, first of all, Eric, let me take it seriously now. All right, here we go. Eric, number 1, the name Eric the Midget. That is your name.
No, it's not.
I don't see how
you... It's the name people know you by.
It's your...
Sometimes people don't get to...
About that. That is a fucking disrespectful, ignorant word.
But, Eric, I can't prevent the callers from calling you Eric the Midget. Let's say I stop calling you Eric the Midget. Let's say I call you Eric the Actor. Okay? Let's say I agree to that. And let's say Robin agrees to it.
I don't think I've ever called you Eric the Midget.
Eric the complaining midget.
Maybe I called you that.
But Eric,
I'm pretty sure you called him that.
I can't stop the world from calling you Eric the Midget.
Eric the annoying midget.
Do you understand that? That I can't promise you that?
He can't guarantee that, Eric.
Somebody may refer to you as that.
Eric the loudmouth midget.
Okay.
Fred, stop with those now, Eric, the obnoxious midget.
All right. Eric, number 2. The idea of you being ungrateful or angry. Listen, when you're a celebrity, which you are, people are going to have listen, people bash me all day on that Twitter and on the phone. How can I mean, if people feel you're ungrateful or angry or this or that, that comes with fame. I can't stop that. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but if if we notice that something you're doing seems angry, belligerent, ungrateful, we have to point it out.
Yes, Gary.
Hey, can I just address something about the name part?
Yes.
Because, okay, so I'm looking at the Hollywood Reporter from a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
There's a pretty well-known executive producer of the show Alcatraz. Her name is Elizabeth Sarnoff. So they asked her, what are some things you would do if you were running TV? She said, I would have more manlyhood on The Bachelor, and I would have more Eric the Midget on Fringe. Meaning, you are known as Eric the Midget now in Hollywood.
Did you know
by
that,
a major
Eric?
producer.
A producer.
Humongous still.
Now, do you want her not to be able to find you?
No.
Eric?
No, but it's Eric, the actor. I am an actor. I'm not a midget.
How about Eric the Midget actor?
No.
Just be both.
But what Gary's point is, you've become so synonymous with that name that even if I stopped calling you that,
it has a life of its own.
Yeah, I mean, this is a major Hollywood producer who's advocating.
Howard.
Yeah.
He was a New York Times crossword puzzle, Eric the Midget.
Right.
Oh, yeah, but by the way, that's something I still have yet to get back from you, Johnny.
I got it.
What, you lent him your copy?
Well, a fan handed me a copy, and Johnny took it, said, let me make copies of it. I'll send it to you, and more than a year later, I still have yet to get it.
Hey, Johnny, I got to agree with Eric on that. I mean, listen, that's quite an honor to be in the New York Times crossword puzzle. You got to get that to him.
I will get that, John.
Yeah, but that's a side negotiation. That has nothing to do with
that. Has nothing to do with me, though. That's between you and your agent, Johnny Frado. All right. Now, Eric, number 3, all the verbal abuse, all of this you call verbal abuse. Look, if the fans are bullying you, what can I do?
Either you don't want your fame, Eric.
Or you do. Number 4, enough of putting me in the whack pack. Listen, what difference does it make where I put you? You don't have to associate with the whack pack.
Eric, the whack pack. I'd rather be associated with a friend that I've made named Jim from Raleigh, who is considered a regular caller, not considered a whack pack.
Everyone figures you're whack pack. I'll tell you why. You're part of the characters, you're part of the crew, you're part of the fun of the show. You don't have to consider yourself part of the whack pack. But people do. They do lump you in with that.
Is Marianne from Brooklyn?
Marianne from Brooklyn is not in the whack pack.
She's not in the whack pack.
No. She's too normal.
King of All Blacks in the whack pack?
Yes.
He is?
No,
okay.
He's not.
All right.
No. I mean, Marianne has a funny voice, so maybe she is. But
I mean, Elephant Boy is in the whack pack.
Well, Elephant Boy is funny.
Wrong with him.
Yeah, well,
so, I mean, you know.
He shit his pants on the subway and then went to an appearance.
Shh.
All right. So that's debatable, but okay.
No, he's in the whack pack.
No, I mean, enough of you mean Eric's in the whack pack.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Howard, you say you have many connections. I mean, Eric...
Now what is the demand there?
That he wants more acting gigs, that I don't get him enough. I mean, Eric, it's a miracle that I got you 2 acting gigs. It's a miracle. You've never acted in your...
You got it more than 2, because there's been 4 or 5 he turned down.
Right. I mean, listen, Eric, when you're a beginner actor, you got to take what you get. You can't be so damn picky.
Everybody's saying yes, not no, when they start out, Eric.
Yeah.
You've been sitting on one connection for 4 seasons.
What's that?
Your movie wife just ended her 4th season of In Plain Sight.
Yeah.
Over the weekend.
Oh,
I would like to be on that one.
Yeah, but
we're supposed to force her to put you on the show?
Listen, Eric, I'll cut to the chase. I can't agree to any of these demands.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not going to go through them point by point. There isn't one demand in here that makes any sense.
You can't. If we can't.
You were a caller. You called into my show. I always enjoyed having you on. I would enjoy having you on in the future. I can't tell you I'm not going to put you on hold. I can't do any of that. So again, I don't think you're in any position to make any demands, and I'm not going to get you box seats and trips to the Bunny Ranch if it comes up.
Las Vegas.
If you are good enough, that'll happen. But I can't guarantee you that.
Read what the first paragraph says then.
All right.
What is the first paragraph?
Well, would you tell me what it says?
It says that each and every one of them has to be agreed upon for me to return.
Well, I don't agree. I don't agree to any of them.
If they are not, well, I won't return.
Goodbye.
All right, well, then that's it, I guess. Because I'm not going to agree to any of these demands.
Eric, look, what about Pit Boss? What about Beez It? What about Adult Swim?
Johnny's talking sense to you.
I mean, all of these things are things he turned down. These are big things. There was a website company.
Whoa. Back up.
Yeah.
I've never. You take one of those out of there because I've never turned down Pit Boss.
You never. You actually did, because Pit Boss, their criteria was that you go on Stern at that time, and you did not want to go on. So that was a turn down.
Well, that's only because of that stipulation.
Well, then you'd refuse the job.
You turned it down.
That's right.
Yeah, you turned it down. I mean,
Eric, Johnny's telling the only good thing that's ever come out of your life is this show.
That's it.
That's it. Anything that comes out acting-wise, being invited to the Bunny Ranch, it's only because you were on the show.
All the
I don't
people
care.
he's met, any of it.
If you don't want to be on the show, that's fine. I don't want, as you say, your health gets affected by the fans. Then don't be a part of it. But if you want to be,
he's talking about Stern Fan Network. I told him the same thing.
Tell him not to read it. I don't even read that.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
I don't read that,
You
Eric.
don't look at it. You don't see it.
Eric, I don't read Stern Fan Network.
I was meeting athletes and stuff prior to me being on this show.
Then go ahead and have your life. You don't need us.
Right, but don't be upset with Johnny when he can't get you gigs. It's all going to dry up.
I told him right out, I can't do it.
Johnny's saying in order to be your manager or whatever he is,
There's nothing to manage.
There's nothing to manage when you're not on. So you're in no position.
Don't swim, Howard.
Johnny, he's in no position to negotiate.
I tried to tell him that before we made the call. That the Adult Swim. He got to deal with Adult Swim.
What was the deal? Let me hear the deal.
Well, I don't know. He was supposed to play some kind of little satanic thing. And it's just his voice.
Yeah.
It was satanic, and he said no, he don't like that satanic.
Eric, have you ever watched the show True Blood? Hold it, Johnny. Let me talk. A cartoon devil. Eric, have you ever watched the show True Blood?
Yes, every episode.
Do you ever see? Me too. Do you ever see the vampires on there? They don't turn down the role because they're playing something satanic. It's a role. It's a make believe.
Yeah.
That's acting.
You got offered a cartoon and you turned it down because you thought it was
Adult Swim.
Can you imagine?
So you're not an actor, Eric.
Because an actor plays a role. You're not really satanic.
I played a role for
don't talk too fast about that
on this show.
But do you think the guys on True Blood should have turned down the role because it's satanic?
Or that they're really vampires?
No.
So why would you turn down the role of a satanic character?
He didn't like the words they were saying.
What words?
I don't even know. What were the words, Eric?
I don't remember the lines of dialogue now.
Yeah, but Eric, every line in your email to me is "fuck you, asshole."
Yeah, what words do you object to?
Yeah, I mean, where are there words that you could object to? You got the foulest little mouth I ever heard. I mean, what is this?
Unbelievable. And then Howard, you got to understand that he gets mad at me. and I mean, he gets mad at me.
I know.
The guys some voicemails, and he gets mad. I got big kids. I got a fucking 9-year-old and a fucking 2.5-year-old.
Right. He's got a young wife.
9-year-old wants me to throw fucking baseballs all day at him, which I can't do.
Oh.
My ankles are killing me.
Of course, you're an old man.
My ankles are killing me for fucking picking up the goddamn 2-year-old and chasing him.
Yeah, he's the same age I am.
I got a grandson now that exposes himself to everybody that he...
Eric, in other words, what Johnny... Let me interpret for Eric. What Johnny is saying, Eric, the guy's got a very busy life. He's willing to help you out, but you got to help yourself. You got to understand, when you turn down a major cartoon because you think it's satanic, that's like saying, I turn on the role of a vampire on True Blood because it's satanic. That's absurd.
Or he's not it's not even a human or it's a cartoon.
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Nobody could even see him.
Eric, it was a cartoon you turned down. Do you understand my point?
Cartoon.
Am I getting through to you at all?
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah, you need someone who talks sense to you. I'm in show business. I didn't turn down roles.
Visa, came with a wonderful, wonderful offer. There was another company that did porn that came...
All right, porn I understand he doesn't want to do. That I understand.
Well, I'm not talking about doing porn. It wasn't for porn to make a porn movie. It was to promote a porn movie.
Oh.
And he watches porn. He's certainly not opposed to it.
And he didn't want to do those events.
Eric, why wouldn't you promote a porn? You went to the Bunny Ranch. You love porn stars. Why wouldn't you?
I know, I'm like, Johnny, are you referring to the Vanessa Blue website?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did you turn that down?
Up there.
Not sure why, really.
Yeah, you see, Eric, listen to me.
You're a little loopy.
Yeah.
No, you were.
Eric, I want you to be happy. Don't call into Johnny. Let me talk to Eric. Eric, I want you to be happy. Don't call into the show if it doesn't make you happy. But you're not thinking clearly on a lot of these topics. When Johnny says to you, and Johnny's thinking clearly, he goes, "Hey, Eric, I got a wonderful cartoon opportunity for you." And you go, "Well, it's a satanic cartoon.
I don't want to play a devil."
And then you go, "Porno. I don't want to promote a porno."
You've done it before for free.
For free. So you got to listen. You got to listen a little bit to Johnny. And I hate to break the news to you. Your calls into this show are the best thing that ever happened to you. But that's your decision to make.
And the well is drying up, Howard. I mean, the more he's not on the show, the well gets drier and drier.
But I don't want to force you to be on.
No, there's no force.
No.
But we can't bow to these silly demands.
No. Eric, I'm not bowing to any of your demands.
I only wish one of them was reasonable.
Can we hone one of these demands to be more of a reasonable demand?
And by the way, Eric, if I start giving into your demands, can you imagine all the callers making demands of me?
Can you imagine the rest of the whackback?
I'll have to memorize rules for each caller.
Jeff the drunk will be right on the phone.
Speech impediment man will have me in court. Let's see what the fans think. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me hear what the fans think.
Of course, I think you probably screwed up any chance of me ever doing another J.J. Abrams show.
Why is that?
The pirated movie.
But what has it got to do with me?
Didn't Gary just read?
Your name was supposedly on the copy.
Yeah, but I can't do anything about that listen, I got a letter from a woman, by the way, Eric, who tells me in the letter that what these guys do, she has a husband who knows a guy. These guys who deliver these things through the mail, they know the envelopes that these screeners go out in. They open them up, they copy them, and then they put them back in the envelopes. Right. Listen, that's got nothing to do with me. I'm an honest guy. I never would boot. What do you think? I'm going to bootleg a copy of my own movie, a movie they sent me with my name on it? I'd have to be a moron.
But by the same token, why would they hold that against Eric?
Right. JJ doesn't hold it.
Because I'm associated with the show.
There's no war going on, Eric.
JJ loves me.
But what do you want from JJ?
He wants to be on Fringe again, he says.
Well, I don't know how I would be able to be back on that show.
Of course you could be back on the show.
You could be another character. You could have had an evil twin.
Yeah, you could be a parrot. They could put you in a cage and put a costume on you.
And Howard, he got a call today from Robert Mills.
There you
got
go.
A call about being on that show. What is that show, Eric?
Take the money and run.
Yeah, well, listen.
Yeah, they give you $100,000. You got to hide the money from the police.
Right.
I told them I'll help you hide the money from the fucking police. That's one thing I do know how to do.
Yeah, Johnny should be on that show.
Yeah, they'll never find it.
Well, let me tell you about that, Eric, that offer. Bobby Mills is a personal friend of mine.
That's right.
Number two, Ralph was talking to Bobby and came up with the idea that he should be on it with you, Eric. All this comes from the show.
But
you don't recognize it. But listen, I can't stay on the phone any longer because I do have to take a break. Your
demands are ridiculous.
Your demands are being... Here, I'm going to tear them up right now. Listen to this.
There you go.
There you go. There's the demands. That's how Johnny's father dealt with demands. You ask Johnny about demands. He'll tell you.
I don't think my father dealt with them like that. I think,
Yeah, you never heard
you
from
only
anyone.
wish.
Nobody made demands. But Eric, listen, your choice. You do what you want. I still like you, and I would always take a call from you. But you go back and think about it. I'm not going to force you to do anything.
You didn't even read the third email that Johnny sent in.
The third email?
Too many emails, Eric. I'm not into any demands.
What's the third email got to do with anything? Your demands are not met.
What did you say about the third? What is the third email?
The third email was kind of extending upon some of the demands.
Well, they're not even... If it makes them more restrictive, your demands are not met at any level. We don't want your demands.
They don't even like these demands.
Yeah. I don't like these demands, let alone the third level.
You're going to embellish them some more? No, thank you.
Howard, the Robert Mills situation, is that a real situation to put Eric on Take the Money and Run?
Right.
Is that a real legit thing on the table?
Question.
Yeah, I'm saying I believe it is. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I mean,
you haven't been in the discussion?
I'm not in the loop on that, but I know Ralph mentioned something to me yesterday about how he thought it would be cool if Eric the Midget was on with him. And I think he recommended this to Robert Mills. So I know.
Unfortunately, he called you Eric the Midget.
Well, that's who Robert Mills knows, Eric the Midget. You don't know Eric the actor.
Yeah, you don't know that, Eric. Yeah, that's something that you got to,
What am I going to say?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a way to do this. What do we do?
He's the boss. Well, listen, Johnny, you've laid it out for him 100 times. Eric,
we're not
like I told him, I said, listen to me, you guys. I got a 9-year-old. I got a fucking 2.5-year-old. That's the uncle to the 3-year-old grandson.
Johnny, these demands. Johnny, tell your client that. Johnny, tell your client these demands are ridiculous. I mean, look at this demand. Eric demands to be made a Supreme Court justice if he calls into the show. I mean, that's how
it's just as viable. It's just as undoable as any of the others. But I would say that, Eric, I would take your demands to some other place.
Yeah, you should go on some other show. They might be willing to put up with this.
Well, Howard, can we negotiate a little bit?
No.
Not on those demands.
So we need all new demands.
Yeah, I think here's what I would suggest, Johnny. Have your client go back and make new demands. And then we'll have a discussion next week.
All right. We're going to come up with reasonable new demands.
Yeah, reasonable. Yes, Eric.
I'm still holding a bit of a grudge against Johnny for a couple of years ago. Johnny Jr. and a friend went down to Miami to be on SmackDown. And I didn't even get invited to it. And I'm a much bigger fan of WWE than Johnny or Johnny Jr.
Well,
we
Eric,
went down there, Eric, to bring choppers down there for the WWE divas that we were working. That wasn't just a trip. That was a work trip.
Johnny, it works. Johnny has a chopper business, Eric.
But we can't negotiate that for you with Johnny.
Johnny, Don't you take Eric everywhere with you, even when you're on business?
Whenever he's around here, I do. Howard, listen to me. I go to Toys R Us every single fucking day. Every day. If he wants to go to Toys R Us, he's more than happy to come to my house, and we'll go to Toys R Us. And whoever's there, I'd buy toys for. So if he wants toys, he can get toys too.
But when you went down to WWE, it was for your chopper business.
It was for the chopper. We made a chopper for we made a chopper for McMahon, and they were going to unveil it, and that's why we went there. And it was.
How come you didn't include Eric? How come you don't treat him like your son and bring How come you?
It was. It was in and out.
Right.
I wanted to get there, and I wanted to get back. And as you already know from the Fringe, negotiation, that Eric, you just don't get him in and out. Thing.
Maybe you should. Johnny. Maybe you should breastfeed Eric as well.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I mean, listen.
There's passports. There's oxygen. There's all kinds of things.
Eric, you're forgetting that if Johnny did invite you, you're a massive headache.
Massive headache.
It's not easy.
Massive headache.
You complain about everything.
Howard, you got to play some of them calls where he called me up about the money, and I had like 4 deals on the table that were money. Bees had offered him money. Adult Swim offered him money. Shorty offered him money and to get on the show, to call into the show, to promote the show, which he did not want to promote.
Eric, you mentioned you mentioned Marty Kleba. I know Marty. Marty took all kind of work when he got his career going.
Right.
He didn't sit there and turn down a cartoon. Johnny,
he didn't sit there and say, "I'm not going to be an elf."
Marty Kleba would have killed someone to get that role.
But now that he's away from the show, he's still got a pretty damn good career going.
Marty had a career before we met him.
You're our creation. All right,
this was like 30 years ago. My grandma used to hang around that Johnny Paleo, that little guy with the harmonica.
Right.
I could have got Eric right in there.
All right, listen, guys, I got to go. Enough of this negotiation. It's not going well. Eric, you've got to rethink your role in show business. You're turning down roles left. Would you play a Nazi in a movie, Eric?
No.
Yeah, why not? You're not really a Nazi.
It's just an act. Yeah, it's an act, Eric.
See, that's why I say you're not an actor. Nobody can call you Eric the actor.
Tom Cruise played a Nazi. He's not. No one thinks he's.
And Brad Pitt did too.
And Brad Pitt played a satanic vampire.
He played a Nazi also. I think that might have even been a Nazi vampire.
Al Pacino played the devil.
No, Eric wouldn't play that. Eric, would you have turned down that role, playing the devil?
Yeah.
Oh.
How about a drug dealer? Would you play a drug dealer?
No.
Whoa.
Oh, well, we can't work with you. In these circumstances, you're not an actor.
Eric, an actor.
Eric, if we wanted to do a music video with you to Thriller, to Michael Jackson's Thriller, would you do that?
What do you mean, play a zombie?
No, we actually have him do the Michael Jackson part, only we'll have Jan push him around in a chair so he can dance.
Yeah, but even Michael turns into a zombie in Thriller.
Yeah, he turns into a werewolf.
Or whatever. Yeah, he turns into something.
Eric, would you play a werewolf?
No.
Well, how many roles do you think there are?
You just want to be.
You
just want to be a leading man with the love interest.
Yeah, he wants all the George Clooney parts.
Is that what you're looking for, Eric? The George Clooney part?
Ocean's 14.
Holy fuck.
If Katy Perry wrote his song, I Kissed a Midget and I Liked It, would you play it in the video? All right, look, guys, I got to go. Johnny, I love you. Eric, I love you. You know, you're great fun.
And
Eric,
if anybody out in Hollywood has a nice role for Eric, let us know.
where he doesn't play anything satanic. Right. You know, he won't be a Nazi. He won't be a vampire.
If anybody's doing a remake of Little Bo Peep or any of that kind of shit, call us.
Eric, would you ever play an alcoholic?
No.
Oh, my God.
What actor in Hollywood hasn't played an alcoholic?
Would you play Casey Anthony in a movie?
He'd have to be Kaylee.
Yeah, well. Would you play a shoplifter?
No.
No.
Why not? A shoplifter. I do that now.
Well, what are you going to play, Eric?
All right, listen. I got to go. I got to go, guys. This is too funny, but I got to go.
Will you let me answer Robin's question?
Yes.
What I would play is the show In Plain Sight that I mentioned before. I would play someone that needs to go into a wet sack because he witnessed someone being murdered.
Oh, you want to be...
going to testify.
I see.
Right,
he just wants to witness a crime.
All right, so you would go on Mary McCormick's show In Plain Sight and play a guy who witnessed a crime. That's it.
Right.
All right.
And
well, that's normal.
Her team has to, protect me and make sure that I'm able to testify.
We get it.
But what if, because of the stress of witnessing a crime, you become an alcoholic and worship the devil? Will you play that?
No.
It's a part. It's a fucking part.
Would you play someone, Eric, who had a debilitating accident, who started taking painkillers and became addicted?
No.
No. Well, why not?
Would you play Mary McCormick's talking baby? All right, Eric, I got to go. I'll look forward to you calling in or not.
I am going to negotiate this, and we're going to get it down.
Okay.
Good luck, because there's a lot of room
All right,
that you got to cover.
Let us know how it turns out, Johnny. Good luck. Eric, good luck. Thank you.
Gary, you've been anti-Eric the Midget for a long time now.
I'm not anti-Eric the Midget. I'm anti the way Eric the Midget deals with us, which is a big difference. I don't inherently hate little people, but I probably have a bigger issue with angry, rude people. But okay, yes. So
he's an ingrate in your eyes, and today proved that more than anything.
I thought so. I mean, I was telling the news, I write up the list for Howard every morning. So on the list this morning, in deference to Eric, I wrote Eric the actor and Johnny Fratto at 7 a.m. phone. I wrote Eric the actor. But really, like after hearing him this morning, like fuck him. I swear to God, he's like everything on his list would make him not interesting to our show, but he doesn't get that, which makes him interesting because he doesn't get that. So it really is a catch-22.
That leads me to my next question. How much of that list do you think was Eric, and how much do you think was a contrived Johnny Fratto type of stunt?
I think it was all Eric.
Really?
I really do. I think it's all Eric. I think that he thinks he deserves everything. He's got a huge sense of entitlement that has nothing to do with being a little person or anything else. He's got a huge sense of entitlement. I mean, tickets to like one baseball game is enough. He wants season tickets to the Raiders, the San Francisco Giants, and the Oakland and the Oakland A's, as well as World Series tickets should any team get in there. Like, I don't have access to that shit.
Oh, don't forget about the WWE.
Oh yeah, that also. But that's not a sport. That's a whole other thing.
Right.
But you can't address him that way. We have to make, if the audience does, we have to put money in a fucking jar. Did you hear that part?
Right. I've read the demands. They're terrible.
Yeah.
But we'll never meet them. The show will never.
Let me tell you something. Dealing with Lady Gaga was 1,000 times easier. In fact, it wasn't really that hard at all. Once I booked her on the show, getting her in here was super easy.
So is this officially the end of Eric the Midget's tenure on the show? I mean, we'll never meet these demands.
It's up to Eric the Midget. He's got to go back and refine his demands. I remember one time dealing with somebody who was in a lawsuit, and the lawsuit started at $3 million was the demand. And it was a frivolous lawsuit, and so his lawyers were all about it, and then it became a $1.5 million lawsuit. Then it became we're willing to settle for $1 million. Then it became we're willing to settle for $500,000. Then it became we're willing to settle for legal fees. And I remember the last thing they came was the lawyers said, just give us $500. Like that's it. Like if Eric came back with like give me a Hershey bar, I'd have to think about it.
Like Howard said, I'll give you a sandwich.
Exactly.
Will.
Yes.
You've dealt with Eric. Aside from Gary, you've dealt with Eric probably more than anyone behind the scenes.
That's true.
Is this finally the untimely end of Eric the Midget's tenure on the show?
No, it will not end. And today was like a home run call. The negotiation went horrible, and it was just one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time on the show. So I was happy to have him back. Maybe it's just you need him in some distance between appearances, because today he was great. You know, he was as delusional as ever. So
with these demandments, how much of that do you think was, you know, organic to Eric? And how much of that do you think was sort of a Johnny Farado production?
No, I think this is Eric's legit demands. I've bought into Johnny Farado now. I like Johnny. He was funny today with Eric, and I think that he just tells Eric, hey, put it out there, whatever you're looking for to get back on the show, and Eric just runs with it because, I don't know if Johnny's even capable of coming up with half the horse shit that was on that list.
It was beyond bizarre.
Bizarre, yes. That's a good, like I said, just completely delusional. He doesn't live in the world the rest of us do. So, and then when Howard went down the list of things that, acting gigs he would refuse to take, including being a Nazi, I think being a thief, being a drug addict. So he's very selective. He's got a very short list, just like his legs. Tiny. Miniature. Little tiny one.
So we'll see him again. This is cyclical.
He'll be back. The midget will return.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about my wedding, about Sal's best man speech, and about a lot of stuff with my wedding, just how fun it was, and Sal doing my makeup and things like that. And we talked about Pink Tie Guy, also known as Jared Fox, also known as Mr. Perfect Abs, Mr. Hot Ass, Mr. Handsome, Mr. Gorgeous. He has many nicknames, and that irked JD really good when all the single girls at my wedding were asking about Pink Tie Guy. So check it out.
We're now joined by the newly married Richard Christie.
I'm off the market.
The betrothed.
Yep, that's me.
Now, what did you think of today's wedding discussion? Did it go the way you expected?
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, the important thing to me is that everybody was there, had a blast. We got so many nice emails and calls from people afterwards saying it was like the funnest wedding ever, and just that our family and friends came to celebrate with us. That was really, really important to us, and we loved it. Everybody had a great time, and like for you, I wanted to make sure the food was really good, and I think you liked the food.
That chicken was so good.
What kind of chicken?
Fried chicken.
Hey, can I ask a question? Because somebody sent out a bunch of notes, and I got notes from like 5 different people, but one thing they all touched on, they said that where you had the wedding was like sort of a little bit of a walk down on the pier, and that on the way into the wedding there was a rave.
Oh, it was nuts.
And that if you walked through the rave, people started yelling, who's the guy in the suit? And I heard there almost fist fights.
And we just happened to pick a day where it was a rave that involved everyone having free squirt guns, and like I got soaked. People just saw anybody that was dressed up and they'd squirt us with squirt guns, and we had no idea this was going to go on the same day. But once it was like going through a gauntlet, and once you got through that gauntlet, you were fine.
But I heard some people almost got in fist fights.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But and we felt bad because we had no idea this was going to go on the same day. But that was the one bad thing about it. But yeah, it was at South Street Seaport at a restaurant called the Sequoia, and Kristen and I we've been going there since we started dating. So
it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, we love that area. And
so what made you decide? So the Asian guy that Howard kept making fun of was the guy that owns the restaurant or runs the restaurant?
No, he owns a restaurant in Queens, in Long Island City, where we live.
And so you just go there a lot and you see him a lot, and that's how you chose him?
Yeah, and we got engaged at his restaurant. And Mr. She is his name. He's Reverend She now.
I've thought for weeks, like Richard's been talking about, I thought he was hiring, I thought it was a she-male, and that was like his character name was the Mr. She.
It's S-H-I.
At first, I wasn't sure if he was putting on an act because this wasn't your typical wedding. It was a lot of fun, and you guys really had a good time with it, and everybody who came, I think, also had a good time. But it seemed, it was joking, even though it was a solemn thing. There was joking all throughout it, and you really took a lighthearted approach to the wedding.
Yeah, and that's what we wanted. We wanted it to be fun, and my wife and I are not religious people, and we didn't want it to be a religious thing. And Mr. She is very close to us. He babysat Ernie, our beta, whenever we'd go on vacation.
There you go.
And he's just like a really great friend. And we knew he's a very funny guy and very jovial. And whenever, he's one of those guys that owns a restaurant that everybody knows that he's the owner because he goes around and hangs out with everybody. And we just love him, and we knew he would do a great job.
I thought everybody also was relatively well behaved considering how these things have gone otherwise. And I think it's because you two were the guys, and you couldn't really go crazy because it was your wedding, and Sal, you were the best man, and you were sort of organizing stuff and keeping it all together.
And I think Ronnie wanted to scare us. He kept saying, "Oh, wait till you hear my speech." And he was building it all up, and then he ended up being Ronald that night, and he was very well behaved.
Now, speaking of speeches, Sal, you took a couple hits for a couple comments that you made. Fair, or did the people who you hit sort of know you were going to make those comments about them?
What, Jason Kaplan's weight?
Well, besides Jason.
Yeah, that's the only person I hit.
But you said something. I heard you use some foul language a bunch when you got to make a speech.
When the maid of honor gave you the mic, you said,
I said, what a nice piece of ass.
Right, do you think that's appropriate for a stranger?
I think it's a compliment. I think it's something that I think she was pleased by it. I could have said, what an ugly cow. I didn't say that. I said something
very nice. How about you don't say anything?
How about I give my speech the way I want to give it? It's my fucking speech.
What a beautiful lady.
And let me tell you.
I like that he says it's a compliment, but if you say it to somebody at work, you're going to get in big trouble.
It's an HR violation.
We're not at work. We're not at a wedding. Give a good wedding speech. You know what? It was just a spontaneous thing. I didn't have that particularly planned, but I was hanging out with her in the back. We were drinking. We were talking about Philadelphia and how much we loved it. And then she gave a speech, and I just got a good look at her, and it just hit me. And boom, what a hot piece of ass.
Now, when you do something like that, and you go back to your table, does your wife go, why do you have to do that? Or you're a jerk?
In this case, she disappeared for about 45 minutes.
Sorry about that.
And I didn't know where. I thought she really left. And I said to myself, did I really cross the line this time? And I don't think I did, because everybody was coming up to me saying it was a great speech.
It was.
And thank you. And I was running around looking for her, and I finally found her out on the deck. But I go, where the fuck were you? Are you pissed off? She goes, no. She goes, I'm just having fun, just like you are.
Right, having fun by not being with you.
Exactly.
What did you think was
unfortunately?
What did you think would be questionable there, other than
the hot piece of ass line, maybe? And I did run the speech by my wife, and she's like, you know what? It's a little crude in areas. I go, but it's not. I go, I'm not doing anything really over the top. I think it's appropriate. It addresses all of Richard's quirkiness and the fact that I love him and what a great guy he is.
What about referring to Richard's mother as the lady with the golden vagina?
At that well, that was taken out of context.
Well, she is a redhead, so
how so?
Yeah.
What's the good context of that?
I'll tell you. We were in the back. The Christies showed up, and like Richard said, I've been with the Christies before. We get along fine, and you have to know your comfort zones with people. You have to know what the lines are. And we were drinking. We were having a lot of fun, and I was saying to her, you're the woman with the golden vagina, and it just spontaneously turned into a funny conversation, and I read her well. She was laughing. Mr. Christie, Thomas, was dying laughing, and Richard was in the room as well. Richard did say at one point, Mom, you don't have to put up with that. And I said, well, if I'm crossing the line, I'm sorry. She's like, no, what you're saying is fine. But, I didn't think it was that bad. It was a compliment to her vagina and to Richard Christie that she created him, and that's an amazing thing.
I don't want to get too deep into your psychological...
It was a compliment to her vagina? That's what you're saying?
Well, I didn't say smelly vagina, fat vagina. I could say that about other women. I said she has a golden vagina. She made the great Richard Christie. The whole Christie clan is golden to me.
I don't want to get too deep into your mind.
And I had a few in me, and I was being loose and fun. What do you want me to be, a dud? You want me some shitbag who sits in the corner, just stirs his coffee all night, that nobody gives a fuck about, like Scott Salem, you just stare at him, and you want to blow your brains out? You're having a little fun. That's all. Nobody got hurt. There were a couple of chuckles passed, a couple of beers that were drank, and everything was fine. Take it easy.
Were you offended at all that he said that about your parents?
Nah. It was fine. They knew it. My parents are cool. They raised me on movies like Party Animal and Revenge of the Nerds, and they got a great sense of humor. So
that's actually her nickname in Kansas. Is Golden Vagina.
I wouldn't have said it to Richard's fiance's parents because I don't know them that well. But I was just.
But you said something earlier. I don't want to probe too deep into your mind, but you said you know where the lines
Not much
are, right?
to probe.
But why do you always seem to feel that you have to push the line?
I didn't push the line.
Well, sure you did. You said I knew where the line was, and then I pushed it a little.
I walked the tightrope.
But why do you feel the need to walk the? Do you ever feel?
I don't.
You do, though.
I do now because of you guys. You guys have implemented this paranoia into my fucking skull that every time I open my mouth.
We're the first person. We're the first people who ever told you you're inappropriate in a public setting.
The first people that I listened to.